ready for the main event? Are you ready for the main event? All right. As I said, Bill called me about noon today and told me that I was going to do that, or asked me if I would do this. So I have not, and I was on the golf course at the time and stayed on the golf course until it was time to come here. So that's my excuse for not preparing a better formal introduction for our special guest. But she doesn't really need one all that much. I think everybody in here knows her, and everybody who knows her either loves her or hates her. And since you're here, it's much more likely that you love her than you hate her. She writes about a book a year, and they're all bestsellers. She is the most popular commentator on Fox News and a variety of other politically oriented networks. She's a columnist, an author, and she has a few strong opinions about things. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your guest of honor, Ann Coulter.
Thank you. It is so great to be here. Sorry about the delay. I was still getting hooked up when I heard myself being introduced. It is so great to be here. This is my all-time favorite audience. I got Southerners, right-wingers, and I'm hoping you're all a little liquored up because that's so good for me. It's great being in Nashville, the home of Andrew Jackson, 7th President of the United States. As many of you probably know, Jackson led a band of brave Tennessee militiamen to victory over the British at the Battle of New Orleans. Of course, today I'm sure Jackson and the militia would be known as, in the White House, in the New York Times editorial room, as right-wing extremists and teabaggers, some other gay slur. Ironically, today in New Orleans, President Obama can't even defeat British petroleum. Tennessee is also home to several compounds that house your former Senator Al Gore. Yeah. So what's Gore up to these days? About 300 pounds? My TV's been on the blink, so I haven't really followed the news on this, but did Al Gore swallow Michael Moore? He's worried about a carbon footprint. I'm worried about his actual footprint. If you've seen Al Gore recently, I think we may have tracked down the source of global warming. It's Al Gore opening and closing his refrigerator door. But I didn't come here tonight to talk about Al Gore. I came to talk about impeaching President Obama. What a whirlwind of activity that President Obama has been. While he's bankrupting the country, he has still had time to run down America's image around the world to record lows. We have Iran going like gangbusters, developing nukes. This week, the big state dinner for the president of Mexico, Felipe Calderon, before he proceeded to the floor of the U.S. Congress to denounce Arizona. We're standing tall. Pakistan is sending car bombers to New York, and North Korea is bombing South Korean ships. Though I think in that last case, Kim Jong-il was just hoping to lure America into bombing North Korea forward into the Stone Age. I think we might be able to get Obama interested in stopping car bombers if someone pointed out that car bombs are very bad for the environment. These things are not solar powered, you know. But Obama really hasn't had time to focus on terrorism, what with being so busy bankrupting the country. We've now entered our 19th consecutive month of deficit spending. The national debt has hit $13 trillion. $13 trillion. That is $42,000 for every American, if only every American paid taxes. Less than half of all Americans pay taxes. So let's see, by my calculations, 13 trillion divided by all taxpayers, I think that comes out to about $500 million apiece, I think. In other news, oil is spewing in the Gulf of Mexico from a British petroleum rig at a rate of about 12 million gallons a day. The situation has gotten so serious that Obama finally left to go down to look at the oil disaster yesterday, which is weird because I didn't know there were any golf courses near the Gulf. In fact, Obama is so angry about the oil spill in the Gulf, he is thinking of giving back some of that $1 million British Petroleum donated to his campaign. So far, the Obama administration has dedicated more effort to denouncing Arizona than denouncing the oil spill. Obama actually endorsed the Phoenix Suns last week for their protest of the Arizona law. So predictably, as with all of his endorsements, this has led the Phoenix Suns to being on the brink of elimination by the LA Lakers. Thank you. You've been a great audience, especially considering you're all paid shills, but from the insurance companies. I'm going to take your questions now. Drive safely, and God bless America. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.